Mike Lynn, Memorial League. Week 5. Power Rankings. Brought to you by Happy Madison Prosthetics. It'll get the job done. Hey guys, welcome to Week 5 Power Rankings. Let's take a look at some results. Seen your ass. Inches out of victory over Nova Thrill in a shootout. 97-96. Stern Rake ignores the power rankings and throttles Juchi's Giant Jocks. 78-45. Tommy's Terminators weren't feeling very blue on Monday as he came from behind for a 79-74 victory over Stunt Cock, who can't manage a lineup. Homies opened his own Von Hansen's and took all the meat and gave it to Team Mangravy. 156-72. There are salamis, and then there are king salamis. And this, my friends, was a king salami. A feat that perhaps will never be topped again. Congratulations. Weapons of Matt's Distraction. Nice name, not. Doesn't even break a sweat against former MVP Power. 57-33. And finally, Red Hot Tuckfest doubles up and then some over yesterday's Corn. 98-44. League average 77 points. Holy smokes, what a week that was. The scoring was out of control. I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that again. Here are the standings. 2 4-1 teams. 4 3-2 teams. Almost everybody's in it, except maybe if you have one win, it's not like, it's almost panic time. It's maybe time to think about 2023 or 2. Okay, what does the league think or the site think of the power rankings? Here you go. I agree with one ranking of these 12. Okay, here we go. Number 12, former MVP Power. It's in at 2 and 3. I got bad news. Bijan Robinson is not draft eligible for another year, so the tanking isn't going to get you anywhere. Now Harris is banged up, and Robbie Anderson is missing in action. Corey Davis on a bye. I don't even know what this lineup is going to look like this week, but I know it's not going to be pretty. Sorry, man. Number 11, Weapons of Matt's Distraction. Nice name, not. Gets a win. Wasn't a tremendous amount of points. You do move up a spot. Deontay's leading the league in targets. Hawkinson is not getting it done late. I don't know if he's beat up or if that offense is just crap or a combination of the two. Carter still has that job with the Jets if that offense ever takes off. Maybe that's a good thing. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he sprains his MCL out a couple weeks. That's not good. Number 10, Tuckfest. Maybe 2 and 3, scored 98 points or something. It's a lot of points. Najee's like the RB2 overall so far. Tyreek gets it done. AJ Brown, I think, is due. Tyson maybe has a roll again. Kareem's getting it done for you. Suddenly you're rolling. Number 9, yesterday's Corn. 1 and 4. It's funny. The site said you had the 3rd best roster a week ago. Now it says you had the 10th best roster or something. Carson gets hurt. Barkley's gone for a while. You got to go red gun. I guess you can take some solace in the fact that Leonard Fournette had a decent day, so maybe that will save your ass, but I'm not totally sure. 1-4 and injuries, that's tough. Maybe you can get something for Cooper Kupp if you put him on the market. Number 8, Stern Rake. Adams 3-2, and Justin Herbert is a star, as is Devontae Adams, as is Justin Jefferson. Christian McCaffrey's due to come back from injury soon. I do still see 2 big holes, tight end and your second running back. So, and know where to fill them on your current roster. So that's what's keeping me from ranking you higher. But those big guns are big guns. Number 7, Mulva Thrill, sitting at 2-3. Here we go. Dave called me a hater. Said all I do is hate on his team. So how could I ever do that when he drafted such an elite roster? Let's break it down. Josh Allen, probably the best QB ever. Nick Chubb, clearly elite. Alvin Kamara, what foresight you had, Dave, for drafting him several years ago and uncovering such a gem. And kudos to you for having faith in Robert Woods and putting him in your lineup. And that paid off with over 10 catches and 150 yards or something. And Tyler Higbee, when he's not committing hate crimes, he catches touchdowns, one or the other. And Derek Carr, I mean, who knew that Guy Liner was a performance-enhancing substance? And then look at this. Now you got Trey Lance, the next great running quarterback, although he got hurt. And then, hey, maybe the whole Deshaun thing will have a happy ending for you. Good job there. And Darrell Henderson looks like a top 5 running back, clearly only because of your genius. Oh, let's not forget about Darrell Williams. Amazing pick. Terrific job. I can't believe you were so smart. Brian Edwards, I know he hasn't done much yet, but I'm sure he's ready to break out because you picked him. And Judy, I mean, he's hurt now, but in the game, the one game that he played or half that he played, he had 7 whole targets. So, yeah, I mean, he couldn't have done that if you hadn't selected him. Jacoby Myers, amazing player. All he does is not catch touchdowns. And it's not your fault that Curtis Samuel sucks. He just can't stay healthy. And Jimmy Graham, it's okay. I mean, you're getting older, so you forgot what year it is. We'll give you a break on that one. Number 7. Number 6, Stunt Cock, 3-2. I should be 4-1, but I mismanaged my lineup. I got too cute, and I put Laviska Shenault in instead of literally anyone else. I would have won. Hurts has been good. The running backs are banged up. I made a trade. Allen Robinson, who I picked in the first round, is gone. Have fun with him, Todd. I'm sure he'll kick ass now that he's off my team. And Fant disappeared, but didn't matter. I had Gesicki in my lineup. Hey, let's not forget that my guy, Donald Parham Jr., has touchdowns in consecutive weeks and a 2-point conversion last week. Whoa, I skipped way ahead. What in the world? World's most sensitive mouse, guys. Sorry for the spoilers. Number 5, Juicy's Giant Jocks, 2-3. Your wide receiver's not coming through, but they're still good. Stafford, lots of yards, a little inconsistent. I thought his box score was better than his actual play in the last game. Got some running back issues. So you've fallen from number 1 to number 5. Still believe in most of these players. You got Marquise Brown sitting there. He's been really good. I don't know. We'll see. This team can't figure out if it wants to be good or not. Number 4, Team Man Gravy, 3-2. Debo finds a way, but bad news, Galladay goes down. And I have to say, in this league, DeAndre Swift has to be the most frustrating player to own because in virtually any other fantasy format, he is a high-scoring player because he catches the ball. He's going to get over 100 combined yards most weeks. But in our league, where it's touchdowns or get to 100 yards rushing and receiving, he doesn't really do either or any of those things. And so his value is somewhat diminished by our format, but nice player. James Robinson, obviously really good. Went with the double tight thing last week, which was interesting. Like Dalton Schultz, I still think is pretty good, but then Hunter Henry catches touchdowns while he's on your bench, I think. Still depth at wide receiver, depth at running back. I like this team. Number 3, Tommy's Terminators. Tom stomped me on Monday night. I had a sizable lead and a kicker, and it wasn't enough. As Jonathan Taylor said, all I do is score touchdowns. Austin Eckler, all he does is score touchdowns. Lamb, Moore, that's all good. Issues, though. Russell Wilson goes down. That was the motivation for the trade that I offered you, Tom. Not obviously you turned it down. But that could be a problem because Big Ben, he's big. He's not good. And then your tight end got hurt. And Jared Cook is the 3rd best tight end on his team. I know he starts, but he's going to get all his touchdown opportunities vultured by my guy, Donald Parham Jr. Anyway, you're number 3. Number 2. That is the homies at 3-2. At 3-2. I don't know why Pitts has 2 S's now, but I told you he was going to have a big week. What happened? Big week. I said, enjoy Kyle Pitts week because I'm a great football mind. Your whole team blew up. Amazing. 150 points. Everybody scored 1,000 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, remember like 4 weeks ago when you offered me Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase, and a first-round pick for Dalvin Cook? And I said no? Wow. Wish I could undo that one. I kind of have to say, you manage your team with the same mentality of the Los Angeles Rams. It's just like draft capital isn't important. Having star players is important. I'm just going to trade away all my picks for stars. And look at this. You went from being ranked 12th because I couldn't believe what you did to now making a couple trades. You got a team. This is a whole ass team. And you're number 2. So terrific work, Todd. And enjoy that all-time scoring record. I believe it will stand for quite a while. And finally, number 1, Senior Ass. 4-1. I didn't even update the bullets. Look at me. I'm a jerk. Yeah, it's this continued thing where Tom Brady just throws touchdown passes to Mike Evans. That is helpful for you. McLaurin, I think, had a down week. Or maybe not. He scored 99 points or something, even without Kittle. Mike Williams getting it done. Yeah, this is a really good team. There's not really a hole on the team except for with Kittle, but I think you can survive that. He'll be back in a week or so. All right, let's get to everybody's favorite part, and that is the award-winning, immutable, always correct predictions. All right, Mulva Thrill. It's going to inch out a victory over Tuckfest, 70-69. Nice. Juchi's Giant Jocks is going to get back to 500 with a touchdown victory over yesterday's Corn, 58-51. Stern Rake is going to send me on a losing streak with a 73-55 win over Stuntcock. Homies isn't going to shoot flames out of his ass like last week, but 65 will be enough to get it done over Tommy's Terminators, 65-59. Senior Ass isn't distracted by Matt's weapons. Nice name, not 81-49. Look at that line. Matt, maybe you have to set your lineup or something. It's a 24-point line. And finally, Team Man Gravy comfortably over everybody's favorite punching bag, former MVP Power, 66-47. Okay, fellas, good luck to you all this week, except for Adam. I hope your team sucks left hind tit, especially if McCaffrey plays, because he's going against our boys. The only way I'll be satisfied if you beat me is if it's because Justin Jefferson scores a bunch of points and the Vikings win. All right, guys, we'll see you or talk to you next week. Bye-bye.